Perfect. I will share it. All right. All right. Back to work. So if anyone wants to watch what Dakota's doing on the map, head over and click on that link. You'll see Dakota's point of view. Rolling fields right now. 16 degrees Celsius there. It is 6 degrees Celsius here. We're 10 degrees Celsius cooler than you are. Well, technically it's 5.8 degrees Celsius, but we'll round it to 6. And it's cloudy, overcast, roads are wet, it's been raining. Almost done tethering this. Honestly, the GPS is wrong for this tether. You could definitely go wider further apart. There's definitely overlap with in-game GPS, but you can customize, right? But you can't save it as a separate. Yeah, you can customize the working width yourself, but I wish you could save that setting like an fs25. Appreciate that, Dakota. Michael, you need an extra 4 hours? What do you mean you need an extra 4 hours? You need an extra 4 hours of what? Power outage? Apparently we've got a power outage in town. Need 4 more hours of sleep? You slept 9 hours. You don't need more sleep. What do we have here? 7 hour. Snow on the passes. We're just going to Enderby today, but we'll see where we go tomorrow. I guess back home. We'll pressure wash and repair it as always. What I'm not yawning. I could have used a couple more hours sleep, Michael. Dakota's almost done rolling. From yesterday to today. Michael, you've got 9 hours of sleep. You don't need more sleep. I mean, sleep is good, but 9 hours? Jess says it sounds amazing. But he wants another 4. He says 9's not enough. He wants another 4 hours of sleep. Okay. Prepared and cleaned. Michael, who do you think I'm talking to? If I'm just talking to myself, I definitely need more sleep. Blue collar living, how's it going? Yeah, nice hat. I know it's terrible. But what do you do? Billy Goat Gaming put this hat on me. Not my choice, that's for sure. Where am I going with this plow? It's just down the road. Oh, we can go right through the village. Are there tracks in the middle of this field? There's tracks like through the center of the field. Just one? No, there's multiple tracks. So maybe there was. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I know what it is. It was a fertilizing contract that Dakota did. Yep. I know what it is. Dakota did a fertilizing contract on this field. Huh? Turned off. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, that would make sense. Yep, you did a fertilizing contract over here. Didn't realize there had been this field. Michael says I understood now. Yeah, Michael, if you used your words, then I would understand. You have to actually fill in the sentences. You have to fill in the spaces in the story. When you say, I got 9 hours of sleep last night, I guess I need 4 more. That makes it sound like you got 9, but you wanted 13. When you should have said, I got 9 hours of sleep last night, caught up some sleep from the day before because I needed more from yesterday. You know, you got to fill in the spaces. I know that I just hasn't given me the blue collar music yet. I need to add them. You gave it to me on Discord. I don't read. I don't look. You should have told me. I don't look. Just has given it to me, apparently. So Jess apparently has given it to me. I just haven't, I just didn't realize she had given it to me. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I guess the only thing left to do is grab another plow and join me over here, finish this field. Then we'll go sleep till the next month and see what next month brings. If it's already 14:30, it'll get dark in game soon. You hate this plow, Iron Thunder? Why? Why do you hate this plow? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not really a plow. It is a subsoiler. But yeah, why do you hate it? I know I can't buy a wider one. If I get a wider one, it's way too cheaty. Because it's in the wrong category. Yeah, they should put this in the subsoiler category. I agree. Not in the plow. Built co-official, my worker stopped working on Big Roy for fs22 because the wheels was in the ground. Hang on, you have Big Roy on fs22? I know Big Roy was an fs19, and I know it's an fs25, but you have Big Roy in fs22? That worked. My buttons aren't working. Button's working. That button's not. Ha! The roller goes between the fertilizer and weeder. There's a gap there somewhere. Maybe between the fertilizer and... There was a gap. Maybe the herbicide sprayer? I don't know. I think it was beside a weeder. Yeah, it must be between the fertilizer and the weeder. That's where my brain says it goes. When you look at the whole layout, you go, what order would I use the equipment on the field? A real life farmer, what order would they use? First, they would lime the field. And then they would plow or cultivate the field. Plow and cultivate even. Hey, Michael has jumped over to Dakota Stream. I see you stabbing me in the back, but at least you went and stabbed me in the back with Dakota Stream. After cultivating, you'd probably do some seeding and then some rolling. I guess no, seeding and then fertilizing and then rolling and then weeding. They're all in order. PC was struck by lightning and I cleaned, so it's not anymore there. I'm confused. I'm confused, Bill. If you have a link to Big Roy fs25 mod somewhere, that'd be awesome. I would be very happy if someone shared a Big Roy mod to fs25. 5th generation. I don't know. Can you join? I'm sure you could. I think you have the capability. I'm not the deciding factor if you can join or not. This is multiplayer cross-platform. Once again, Dakota, it's not up to me. If you're broken and drive on roads and not shortcut through fields and farm like a real farmer, then he can join. I mean, he can join even if he does that. He'll just get banned. If I catch anyone cutting across a field, I'll probably ban them. At least warn them. Anyone goes for joy rides, they're probably gonna be here for a very short time, but if anybody can join, if they're gonna, the question is, are they gonna stay here? Why would you retract your messages, man? That's a pet peeve of mine, people retracting messages. Carlton Birds, welcome from the UK. Yes, I see that. So, anyone, hey, Coloring with Ivy, thanks for coming in and lurking, appreciate it. Anyone can join this map. If you don't farm like a real farmer, if I catch you cutting across fields, if I catch you going for joy rides, you just won't stay on the server very long. I'm pretty boring to play with. I did see those wooden tractors though. Those were tempting to buy. Those look kind of neat. Imagine having some wooden tractors on the farm. That's funny. Carlton says, that's a good plowing tool. Iron Thunder just finished saying how he hates this plow. I do hate this plow too, if you go any wider than this. Realistically, you wouldn't get a ripper that's wider than this. Because people get the much wider version of this, and there's no way a real tractor could pull something much wider than this. So, the reason I don't hate this plow for Gnadentál is, Gnadentál, you would never plow the field with a real plow. It's just not something that a farmer would do, is run a plow on his field. The ground in Manitoba is just such soft, rich soil. You would never run a traditional plow on a field in Manitoba. You would run a ripper like this just to aerate the ground to get some oxygen down lower. Carlton, no, we don't like this hat. I guess if you're new here, you guys don't know that you guys control the hat I wear. If you guys want us to change my hat, we spin the wheel. If you hit the join button and become a member, we spin the wheel. If you're a member, you can spin the wheel for free once a month. If you do a $5 super chat, we spin the wheel. $10 super chat, you just pick the hat. Don't even spin the wheel, you just pick it. If you do a membership giveaway, we spin the wheel. It's like a one membership giveaway. And the hats could get a lot worse than this. James has been looking at, I saw on Discord, I never look on Discord, Jess, but I saw this on Discord. I saw it under hat suggestions. There's some ridiculous hat suggestions in there. So yeah, in real life, you might see something like this in Gnadentál, but it wouldn't leave the texture it does. I think Giants needs to add a third texture. You have the cultivating texture, so you need shallow cultivating, deep cultivating, you need a ripper, and then plowing. You need to have 4 different textures. Slot limit has changed. I'm guessing we've added an Xbox. Because a ripper like this wouldn't leave a plowed texture like this. Giants needs to add another texture. Make another category. I mean, they already have subsoiler category. Let's make a subsoiler texture. And then the game should count a subsoiler like the field was plowed. So if the field needs plowing, treat it like it's been plowed with a subsoiler, but the weeds come back. So treat it, if a field needs plowing, you can either subsoil or plow it. But if you plow it, the weeds don't come back. If you use a ripper, the weeds come back. But it still counts as it's been plowed. Come on, Giants, get on it. And you said FS, but FS. But subsoilers don't category subsoiler. They don't count as if the field was plowed though, right? No, Percival is not your favorite hat. I disagree. It's definitely not my favorite hat. Like, I saw a blue tractor on the other end. I wasn't sure where the blue tractor was going to go. I'm like, hopefully I picked the right line. Oh, we're good. Picked the right line. Tractors on one field. Nice. Yeah, I figured as much since you have the same name in the game. No, no, that's not his name. It's Dakota's man. You got Dakota and Dakota's man in here. I don't see a Robbie. Not what I see. Iron Thunder has joined the server. I don't have work for you, Iron Thunder. We'll go sleep after this field and we'll see. We'll see what kind of work we get after that. I guess you can pick up a silly little contract if you really want to. No, those are not silly little contracts, Iron Thunder. Those are not silly little contracts. Michael? Well, Carlton, thanks for dropping in. Happy New Year. New Holland and the John Deere are having a race. The New Holland's gonna win. The Dakota says John Deere is the GOAT. I mean, until you need to repair it. Backpal says, show some support and slap that like button. Thanks. Appreciate that. Two little fertilizing contracts. I'll make quick work out of that. Couple little bucks. How's it going, Glaze? I know I don't sound like Dakota, but I'm sure you can hear me, Glaze. Who just won? Iron Sight. Nina just spun the wheel. All right. Owner has just joined. Oh boy. I'll just get to the end of the field and out of the way. Let's go spin that wheel. Okay. Thank you, Nina, for the gift membership. Appreciate that. All right, this field is pretty much done. We'll go wash and repair all these, park them, and then I don't know, can you join Cindy Wilson? We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there might be one slot left open. I mean, there's no work for those slots, but there might be one slot left open. If you see where are the 3 dots on you gotta go to the description, Cindy, and read the description. You have to apply for the job first. And the application is you have to know how to read the description because the server name and the farm password are down there in the description. YouTube on my TV put it. Dakota is stuck in a sunflower seed. Good thing I didn't have I turned crop destruction off. Good thing I did. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Long hauler is ready with a pressure washer.
Of course, it smells like diesel and regret around here.
It does. It does. It definitely does. All right. Free pressure washing service. Gotta jump out and wash them. Or jump out and repair them. Free. Yes, definitely free. I'm not paying for that service. If you thought you were getting paid. So I don't know what you mean by YouTube put a local desert on your TV, Michael, but sure. And it's an empty gap there. It looks right. You would probably fertilize after cultivating, so it looks right. All right. Seeder is always missing. The seeder always gets parked inside. Real farmers usually park this big equipment outside, but seeders get parked inside. Oh, pick it. Wish we could do more passengers. Blaze says, "Hi, I'm Dakota Man's friend in real life." Awesome. Welcome to our stream. All right. Let me out. Let me out. Reaper, how's it going? Oh, I think they could use some more bales. Well, you don't need an Xbox to enjoy watching Farm Sim. Even if you can't join, it's still fun watching. Reaper says it's going good. All right, we'll hit the sleep trigger. And see what we can get into tomorrow. Okay, did the hay overnight, or are we good? We're good. All right, let's look at the map and see what we have on our own fields that need to be done. Oh, got some harvesting that needs to be done. And some weeding. We need to do some weeding and harvesting. And then contracts. Well, let's collect that. no contracts, but there's a bunch of work on our own farm that needs to be done. We will fast forward to 9 o'clock and see if contracts drop in.
Hey, Juan, what do we harvest mustard with?
Just the grain header. If we can pick up contracts. Because really harvesting is a two-person job, and then not even, and then weeding is a one-person job. No, we don't. I'm like, hey, there's a good one. No, that's not a good one. Oh, we can accept that contract. We'll accept that. It's our own combine, but. Sure, we'll accept that one too. Such a tiny. Let's see what another hour gives us. That's more like it. I really want that one. Once again, let's own the combine again. I can borrow. We'll borrow these items.
Hey, Juan, you want straw off this?
No. Hang on, maybe. No, we don't have enough money. I really don't want to do square bales. So it'd be the tiny small square bales and have to hand bomb them. So we'll say no for now.
Okay.
Until we have the bigger baler.
Iron, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What are you guys seeing?
I'm seeing the grain truck under the ground.
Under the ground. I see the grain truck above the ground. All right, so dumping that grain truck was problematic last time. So we'll see if this works. This doesn't work. I mean, the other way worked without this, but we want to test it with this. The other way worked, but it was sketchy. I mean, if you had two competent players playing, then the other way would work. But
That's a bit of an ask for our group, including myself.
yeah, yes, it is. All right, what are people doing? Looks like someone's weeding. it looks like someone else has picked up the other harvesting contract. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, there's a New Holland parked over there with a mower attached to it very interestingly. Oh, that hose not going to work, is it? Maybe have to do herbicide sprayer. Oh, I parked my tractor right in front of where you wanted. Oh, this tractor is running. Someone left the tractor running. So Iron Thunder, the whole work, but you want to try that. And if that works, then yes, that'd be much better. What? Oh. JD plays. I don't know if there's any spots available for you, but come on in, JD plays. Come on in. I'm sure you can figure out the server name by reading the description and the password and all that. Kind of the lowest entry point skill set you need. The lowest skill set you need is you need to learn how to read the instructions down below in the description.
Hey, what do you think about using this map for cotton playthrough?
I think that's stupid because cotton does not exist in Gnadental. Actually, that's not true. They were growing some cotton in Manitoba, weren't they? Joey says they were starting to grow some cotton. But so I guess it would technically be possible. But it doesn't feel right to me. But technically possible.
All right.
Ah. Oh, stop hitting the wrong button. JD says that is
He means Jack in the server is him.
JD is Jack. 10-4. Iron Thunder says, I hear wind. Is it windy at your place? Or are you saying in-game? Oh, we got static. That's probably a long hauler. Is your mic hung? Click it on and off. Yep. That was yours. Okay. Yep. Long hauler's mic hangs every now and then. I thought that was just my tractor.
A couple of quirks are to be expected. It's a blue parrot that's now connected to a computer instead of a phone.
Hello, Killen. I can use GPS. I know I can use GPS, but this field is so tiny. Do we really need to use GPS on a field this tiny? Dakota's man has left the server.
I'm getting some lag.
So I guess if someone doesn't have any work, Dakota logged off, so there's probably some harvesting to be done. It's probably laggy because we have this many people on the server, and the server is my PC, and I don't